I'm Brad Friedman of BradBlog.com. This is the second of two buses kicking off this grassroots tour called the Tea Party Express Countdown to Judgment Day. They're starting here in Southern California, working their way all the way to our nation's capital in Orlando, Florida on November 12th. So they've got two buses somehow painted, beautifully painted, by the way, with their grassroots money that I'm not sure where they got that money from, because I've never seen the guys on this side of the protest. Ed, can you get a shot of this side of the protest? These are the people in favor of health care, whereas across the way there's, I don't know, about 200 or 300 who are against health care for all, apparently. I don't know, I saw signs about grandma dying or something, so I don't know. I guess they want to kill your grandmother. I'm not sure. It's all so confusing. Okay, we're here on the socialist side of the protest. This is the Courage Campaign. You guys are the socialists.
What kind of fool are you?
It's not the socialist side of the...
Socialist?
Well, they said, oh, those guys over there said that you guys were socialist, communists.
Okay, well, we are what we are. Why don't you have the courage to ask me what I am?
Oh, what are you?
I'm a human being. I'm out here for health care.
These guys across the way said that you guys are socialists and communists over here.
Okay. I have no problem with that.
Are you socialist, communist?
I think I'd probably...
Can you get him to define socialist for me?
Oh, well, great. That's a good point, because I know what it feels to me. What, in your mind, what is a socialist?
It's where the government takes over the the ways and means of production.
That's not socialism.
It's not?
No.
What is that?
That's not anything I've ever heard of. That's some, like, weird thing that we're not even talking about.
I know, but that is socialism.
No, socialism is a collective. Medicare socialism?
Medicare is socialism, yes.
And veterans benefits are socialism?
Yes, they are.
And you're against that?
No, I'm in favor of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you in favor of that?
Well, because I think everybody should have medical care, and our troops and everything else.
Pay for it.
What's that?
How should you pay for health care?
I think that the taxpayers ought to pay for the health care of those people who can't afford it. I think it's a human right, basic human right, don't you think?
Well, here's what I think. I think health care for profit is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of.
I agree. But see, they said you were socialists. I didn't. The teabaggers.
You know what? The teabaggers aren't educated, and they don't really know what they're talking about.
I'm here with Sarah Palin, and she's here to support the teabaggers. Right, Sarah?
You betcha.
The cancer survivor is sick of insurance industry greed and right-wing lies.
Yes.
Are you a cancer survivor?
Yes.
They're lying about the fact that they, are putting profits over people. They're lying about the fact that, they're doing much good for this country. They're bankrupting the country.
Who's bankrupting the country?
Insurance industry.
Private insurance.
Yeah, I'm lucky right now that, I have health insurance. But, what if I lost my health insurance? I'm covered, through my husband's employer insurance, union insurance. Now, if he were to lose his job, which he was close to because of the recession. Now, if that were to happen and he lost his coverage, I would lose my coverage, and I would have a pre-existing condition because of my breast cancer.
And you'd not be able to get it anywhere else?
I wouldn't get anywhere else.
There's only about 10 or 20 people over here on the counter-protests, and I think there's more police keeping them from the teabaggers than there are protesters on this side of the teabaggers.
The police are facing us like if we're aggressive. I mean, we're peaceful. We're just fighting for health care. That's all we want is medical care, so we don't have to go to pet stores and buy antibiotics anymore.
And why are the police facing you guys instead of facing them?
I don't know. I guess they're scared of us, and maybe it's because of the bald head, but they got bald heads too. I don't know.
We need to be very loud and focused in what we say. All right? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Health care.
When do we want it?
Now.
Where are you from?
Brad Blog is the name of my blog.
Are you totally neutral? Are you totally neutral?
No, nobody's totally neutral, are they? No, I have an opinion. Do you have an opinion?
Actually, I do have I'm forming an opinion.
What's your what opinion are you forming?
I'm concerned about some of our liberties being threatened.
Like what?
Freedom of speech. This last little thing that's come out about Fox News. What
happened about Fox News?
Well, that they were eliminated from, or I guess tried to be eliminated from the whole of Obama's choice.
Yeah, they didn't do that though. Actually, that was a false story, as it turned out.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really? I work for the school system, and one of my friends told me about it.
Oh boy, you need to get some new friends, I think. Yeah. Go to talkingpointsmemo.com. They'll have the whole story on what really happened with that fake story. Don't trust me. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust that guy at school. What's that?
Who's Talking Points Memo?
It's a website, talkingpointsmemo.com.
Who are they?
It's a guy by the name of Josh Marshall. He's the editor of Talking Points Memo.
And what is he affiliated with?
He's affiliated with Talking Points Memo. He's the editor of Talking Points Memo. He's a reporter. Are they having problems with these guys over here, sir? What's going on there? Why are the police pushing them back? So are you guys not allowed to speak to the media, sir? Are you guys allowed to speak to the media? Anybody here? What's odd here is that we've got, I don't know, 10, 20, or 30 police officers to these, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 protesters who are here protesting the Tea Party Express. Now over here, you've got, I don't know, a couple, 200-300 protesters, and there don't seem to be any police around them for some reason. So I'm trying to figure out why. Well, there's about 10 officers over there, but there's about 30 or so over here. Are we worried about these? No, we're not worried. All right. Just seems like there's a whole lot of police looking at them, and nobody's worried about these guys over here. Everybody been peaceful today?
Everyone's peaceful. It's the way it should be. All right. Freedom of speech.
I hear you, brother. Here are the police on the other side. There's appears to be, I don't know, 9 or 10 police over here where the teabaggers are. But over where the counter-protesters only had about 20 people there was about 30 cops.
They were yelling at us. You have to tell the whole story.
But these guys are yelling. Aren't they yelling over here?
When you're on both sides, these guys were yelling at us. We're not yelling at them. Did you see us at the line? I don't think you did.
But surely yelling is not illegal.
So please, sir, if you're going to tell the story, you got to tell both sides.
You just did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
It's great that this bus tour is starting because we're going to take this message across the country over the next 2 weeks, and we are going to make a difference, and we're going to stop this health care legislation once and for all.
Take health care away from older people. They're going to have interviews at 65 years of age. You go to your doctor, he has to tell you about how to die.
And November 2nd, 2010 is Judgment Day, and we're going to make a difference. We're going to flip that house and take it back. It belongs to us, the American people. And if you need to know how to get engaged, come see me. I'll be happy to tell you what to do. Thank you all. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Yeah, I like Fox. You know why? Because I hear both sides.